As part of the previous two topics, we have seen how to perform aggregations based on a key using group by as well as rollup. Now let's go to the details about performing aggregations using Cube in Spark. First, we have created this Spark session object. The object name is Spark. Using that, we have read the JSON files in this location and created data frame by name orders. We can preview the data frame here. It is showing first 20 records. You can also preview the schema. Orders contain 4 attributes. They are nothing but customer ID, date, ID, and status. You can also preview the count using the count function on top of data frame. Now let's go to the first task related to Cube. It is nothing but getting count of orders by date using Cube. I have already ran the code here. I will just go to the output so that you understand the concepts behind Cube. We have imported count and lit, and first we have grouped by date and we got the count. You can see the count for each date here. If you look at the overall count of this data frame after grouping by order date, we can see that we have 364 such records. The reason why we are getting 364 here is because orders have data related to 364 days, and hence we got 364 records with corresponding counts. Now you can actually get the help on Cube either using this approach, or you can also use help function, and you should be able to see the syntax and semantics of this function. This will create a multi-dimensional cube for the data frame on which we are invoking Cube, and we can pass multiple columns or expressions to Cube. The columns or expressions are supposed to be of type column. Now let's see example so that we understand more about Cube. When it comes to syntax, it is same as group by. Earlier we have said orders.group by order date. Now we are saying orders.cube of order date. Rest of the logic is similar to what we have seen earlier. I have added this additional line just to sort the data by date so that we can see this additional record, and you can see that on top of count for each date, we have a count for all the dates with order date as null. It is same as rollup when we actually use Cube on single column. If you look at the count, it is nothing but 365. Even with rollup also we got 365 only. Now let's get count of orders by month as well as date using Cube. You will see additional records per month. With respect to rollup, you have seen only one record extra per month. In this case, you will be seeing more than one record per month. Let's go through these examples. You will understand what I'm talking about. We have imported date format, and then we have used group by to get count by month as well as date. This is the output related to group by on month and date. It is same as what we have seen earlier, except that we have order month as well. When it comes to count, the count is same as what we have seen earlier when we group by just by date. In this case, even though we are grouping by month and then date, we are still getting 364 records only. If you look at the rollup output, we have seen additional records like this for each month, and then one global record like this for the overall dataset. And overall, we have seen 14 additional records. You can confirm by looking at the count. You can see the count is returning 378. We have 364 days data. Those 364 days are spread across 13 months. And hence we have 13 additional records plus one global record, overall 14 extra records, and we are seeing 378 here with respect to rollup. Now if you use Cube to get count by month and then date, and if you look at the output on top of date and count, you see there are records with months as nulls and also months with corresponding months. So there will be multiple records for 2013 July 25th itself, where month is null, where month have some month. So there will be one additional record for each and every record. Let me actually go to the count here. If you actually look at the count, it is returning 742. We have 364 records overall. 364 times 2 is nothing but 728, and then we have additional 14 records, 13 for each of the month and one global record. So we are getting 742 compared to 378 when we use rollup. And you can see the data related to order month is not null here. When we say order month is not null, we are actually getting all these records. It is similar to rollup what we have seen earlier, except for that global record. We'll be seeing additional records with a null like this for each and every record when we use Cube. It will give you the Cube type behavior where the data will be presented in all dimensions. Now let's go through another task which is already performed. The task is nothing but get count of orders by year, month as well as date using Cube. You will see additional records per month as well as per year. If you review the output related to group by, the counts are same as whether you group by date or group by month and then date, or group by year, month and then date. You can see the output and then also count. it is returning 364 records only. When we use rollup, we see additional records for each year. There are 2 additional records on top of the existing 378 records, and hence count have returned 380. Now, when you use cube to get the cube based on year, month, and then date, you will be doubling the number of records. If you look at the count says 1485 records. So we have records with null on month, null on year, and null on both with respect to each and every date. That's why the data is quadrupled. The original count is only 364. Now it is 1485, which is 4 times more than what we have seen earlier. On top of those 4 times, we also have few additional records where we have data rolled up at each month level and year level. That's why we are seeing 1485 records here. Now, if you try to get data related to 2014 January, you can see there are all these records with respect to 2014 January. There are 31 records where month and year are null. Then there are 31 records where year is null. Then there are 31 records where month is null. Then there are 31 records where everything is not null. You can see these many records for just month of 2014 January. When we use cube, the count is nothing but 31 times 4, which is nothing but 124. Compared to group by and rollup, you will be seeing a lot more data when you use cube. Typically, rollup and cube are used when we connect the BI tools to the dataset and want to perform reports using different dimensions. Make sure you understand the differences between group by, rollup, and cube. All of them are used to perform aggregations based on keys. However, there are few subtle differences which you should be familiar with. Group by is a lot more useful when it comes to data engineering compared to rollup and cube. However, you should be familiar with those as well. In some cases, you might have to use rollup or cube to process your data rather than just using group by.